What's going on, fam? Jada Black here. Salute to everybody tuning in. We're going to talk about Brittany Renner. She got clowned by comedian Lil Duval, and she got very upset. She got angry, and she decided to go back at him. In her words, calling him a short, wide mouth bia, right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all why she's upset. She's upset because Lil Duval admitted that, she's not really a looker. He doesn't find her attractive. And women hate when you don't find them attractive. It's funny because women will get upset with a man for approaching them, right? Or even compliments. There are women who are very uncomfortable with men complimenting them. But if you say that a woman is not attractive or you're not attracted to her, have y'all noticed that these heifers melt down when you say that? It's because these women want to have it both ways. They want to be able to reject the men they don't want while getting attention from the men that they do want. You see, Brittany Renner is in her stage where she's not getting the attention from the men that she wants. And she's only in her, she's only 34? This heifer is not even... now, y'all correct me wrong. She's like 34. I don't think she's 35 yet. And she's already hit a wall when it comes to where she was when she first went viral back in 2015. Her life ain't been the same since. She went from dating a regular guy from college to dating all of these male celebrities who want nothing to do with her now. And now she's a single mother. She's out here twerking on the road. Ain't nothing, what I'm saying? Trying to show us why she got the attention that she got to begin with. I want y'all to understand this is what happens to a lot of these IG heifers when their time is up and no one cares about them and people have moved on. Now that she's streaming, she's making herself into a character, right? So I guess now that she's streaming, this is how she's making money now, which, by the way, if she decides to take PJ Washington back to court, he needs to find out how much she's making on streaming, because this heifer is out here doing the absolute most. Now let's get to Lil Duval. Lil Duval says a lot of things. He speaks his mind. That's why he has such, a following now, especially on social media. And he's done this for years. I remember him on Twitter years ago saying a lot of crazy things. That's just who he is. But it seemed like when he responded, when he spoke about her, he was giving some real talk. So let's get into this. I think this was some real talk, right? Brittany Renner brought the heat after Lil Duval decided to share his unsolicited opinion about her looks on social media. Well, women share their unsolicited opinions about other people's looks all the time. Nobody talks about other people's looks more than women do. Now, this is the comment here. He said, Brittany Renner never looked good to me. She was just light-skinned and came out at the right time social media was accepting anybody, which is true. Back in 2013, 2014-ish, 2015, if you were light-skinned and you had a fit body, you were going viral. Now, she responded by saying, the confidence is admirable. Never in history have you been any woman's dream guy, you short, wide mouth. Yeah. Now, people have to understand, men who have money and resources don't have to have this quote unquote looks, right? I don't think Lil Duval is hurting for female attention, right? But that's the typical thing she'd say, because women always think about looks. When women will tell you, oh, it's about personality, blah, blah, blah. But in reality, is always going to be about looks when it comes to these heifers. And the thing about Brittany is that she's kind of hit a wall and she don't like it. So she's trying everything. She's desperately trying to show that she still quote unquote got it when she really don't. Okay, there's a lot of women out here who look way, way better than her in every aspect. And again, I don't like to talk about people's looks, but I'm being real here. We're talking real here. And Brittany knows this. This is why she's beefing with men online. This is why she's twerking while she's traveling on the road. And she's on camera, and someone made a comment that she looks like she hasn't slept in years, is because the heifer stressed. And the only way that she can really keep any type of relevance or make money now because she has no talent is to stream. That's where everybody goes to make money nowadays. I guess they go to streaming. And Lil Duval is a comedian. He's gonna make fun of things, but Lil Duval was giving some real talk, right? She did come out at the right time. If Brittany Renner was to be discovered, let's say a couple years ago or so, yeah, she gets some buzz, but it go away very quickly. She was able to take the attention that she got, and she was able to build, following, date celebrity men, right? Put herself in positions, right, to be noticed. Ultimately landing with PJ Washington, and we saw how that ended, right? The influencer and model who shares a 5-year-old son with Dallas Mavericks power forward PJ Washington last had smoke for the NBA player and his wife in a video posted to social media. In the clip posted last Friday, Renner warned Washington to stop playing with her and their son and claimed that Washington was exhibiting deadbeat behavior. The only person exhibiting deadbeat behavior is her. She's traveling, but she's by the way, she's moving to Mississippi. She's moving back to Mississippi, according to her. Is your child with you while you're streaming like this, while you're crashing out on the road? Y'all take a look at this heifer. Because I made a video about it.
My baby daddy, PJ, I know you're going to watch this because I know your dream is to stream. You wish you could stream instead of having to go to, never mind, practice. But
again, she's saying that now because that's what she's doing. That's what you wanted to do. The funny thing is, a lot of these heifers are not even good at streaming. They're really not. Okay. But Brittany, because, I believe she might have borderline personality disorder. That's why she can't keep a man. And that's why she's always blaming them for why the relationship didn't work. Again, that's my opinion. I have no proof if she's borderline or not, but she comes off as that because she seems a little off.
Stop fucking playing with me and stop fucking playing with our son. On everything I love, babe, Fed's building the case. Okay? And you keep playing, okay, that's why you're gonna get traded. That's why no good is gonna come to you. And you keep.
Okay, that's enough of that. Renner, who was briefly married to rapper Kevin Gates, previously shared a kick stream that she relocated from Los Angeles to her home state of Mississippi after dating a bozo, with whom she temporarily moved to Atlanta. Whom she temporarily moved to Atlanta. If I'm so head over heels in love with people and I care about them, have a baby with them, and they beat in every chamber of my heart, and all of a sudden what you think happened, she said, my devotion runs so deep that once you show me what it is, I'm gonna show you what it ain't and what it will never be again. I told y'all this heifer definitely has some sort of personality disorder. Listen, Lil Duval is only saying what a lot of people are thinking. And when you see her, when you compare Brittany Renner to a lot of the women of today, it don't compare. I mean, you got BBLs, you got the light-skinned women, you got the Latinas who Lil Duval and a lot of other men are just saying, just speaking about what they see. And if you look at it, look at everything now, right? Look at how back 2015, it was the biracial chicks, it was the lighter complected women, then it got to the Latinas took over the game, and Brittany Renner is just left to be a single mama with no career, no talent. She tried to do a podcast that didn't work. Now she is streaming because I guess that's the easiest thing for these women to do. And by the way, women are terrible at streaming. They're not. That's why they be getting up twerking. That's why India Love, every time I see a clip of her stream, she's twerking. Brittany Renner did the same thing on one of her most recent live streams. No talent at all. But you're getting on here talking crazy to PJ Washington. PJ Washington is putting food on your table and helping to pay your bills. You should be thanking that man every single chance you get, because without him and his income to you for the child support, where would you be, Brittany? Again, I think she has some sort of disorder, whether it's personality. borderline personality. Again, that's my opinion. I have no proof of that. I have no information, no evidence of that. I'm putting that out there because something's wrong with her. Why every relationship that she gets in, it falls apart, and she's constantly blaming the men for that. And Lil Duval is only bringing to light what everybody else thinks. Everybody else thinks the same thing. You are undateable. You caught a wave, and you ain't been the same since, which is why you're on social media ranting like a crazy person because you got rejected. PJ Washington rejected you. Kevin Gates rejected you. The most recent guy you dated, the director, he probably rejected you too. Because every time they're around you, outside of social media, you probably display horrendous behavior that they want nothing to do with. And you're mad at Lil Duval for speaking the obvious. You're gotten to, and you did hit a wall. But you're the only one that can't see it. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts, like the video, and share. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Check out all the videos on this channel, and I'll see y'all next one.